nothing more or nothing else that I'd rather do than play basketball.
In stature and success, 23-year-old LeBron James is big for his age.
I think he's probably the tallest person I've ever photographed.
The Cleveland Cavaliers global icon led the NBA in scoring this season and has earned over $165 million in salary and endorsements over his 5-year career.
So I respect the game of basketball, no matter if I'm playing or if I'm not playing, because I just love to play it. So.
Can you spin it on one finger?
For his next big thing, LeBron is picturing himself on the Beijing medal stand, gold draped down his gargantuan chest.
Why do the Olympics matter to you? Why do they matter?
They matter just because we represent our country. You know, it means a lot just to go out there and represent your country, wear the red, white, and blue. And every night that we go out on that basketball court, every day that we step out of the hotel, and every day that we walk the streets, being part of the Olympics, it means a lot to us.
4 years ago, James was a 19-year-old bench warmer as the U.S. basketball team lost to Argentina in the Athens semifinals.
You know, I wasn't a big part of the team. I didn't play much. I was young. I was just after my rookie year, so I really didn't understand what it meant to be a part of that and be in the Olympics. I was too young to even know.
The once dubbed Dream Team of pro players went home with an embarrassing bronze medal. James says the U.S., long dominant in a sport invented on its soil, was taken down by hubris.
What went wrong in Athens? Give us a kind of honest assessment of what went on there.
What went wrong in Athens that we didn't respect what the Olympics mean. We didn't respect what Team USA meant.
This year, James will lead the U.S. into China with a team he says will bring respect and gold back to America. The Redeem Team.
I think what we've changed in the last 3 years, now heading into 808, we've changed the culture back to what it means to put on a USA basketball uniform.
James is the rarest of athletes. He's actually exceeded the enormous expectations that trailed him out of this Akron, Ohio gym, where he humored a visiting reporter in a game of pig.
I can tell you'd rather do this and ask me questions all day.
He skipped college for the pros in 2003. Last year, he guided his hometown team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, to the NBA Finals. This season, he became the youngest player in league history to score 10,000 career points.
How are you going to ensure that this doesn't happen again, this disappointment isn't going to happen again? How are you going to ensure?
Well, for me, I'm a much smarter basketball player. I'm a much smarter person.
How are you smarter as a basketball player?
Just years of playing basketball. You know, you go from my rookie year, I'm going into my 6th season. I'm a better leader now. I'm more vocal. My leadership is definitely at an all-time high right now, which, I think what I say means a lot to guys that's older or younger than me on this team.
On an Olympic team filled with all-stars and egos that dwarf the Great Wall, James will put those new leadership skills to the test while the hoop-savvy world watches.
I lead by example and I lead vocally. When I see us doing the right things or the wrong things, I have to speak up on. That's just my personality. That's just the leadership mentality that I have.
You're not afraid to get in Carmelo Anthony's face and say, no.
Nobody.
What has gotten in James's face is the unavoidable politics of the Beijing Games. Athletes have been pressured to take a stand on China's human rights record and its relationship with rogue states like Sudan, where the government has sponsored atrocities in the Darfur region.
Performance footwear is the future of the game. LeBron James.
But controversy is like kryptonite for big sponsors. With millions of dollars in endorsements at stake, star athletes walk a fine line.
What if you did all that before the age of 22?
And after being criticized for not taking an earlier stand on Darfur, James has at least grown more comfortable discussing the issue.
What's your feeling about the situation in Darfur?
As athletes, if we can shine a light upon it to enlighten or to make people aware of the situation, that can help.
Will you speak out about it at least?
Well, I'm not going to go sit with a politician and get up on a panel and sit in front of a board or something like that. But if I'm asked a question, I'll definitely answer.
But like anyone with a job to do, in Beijing, LeBron's focus will be on the task at hand. He's looking for a blowout, not a gripping primetime drama.
We want to dominate every game, and if we can win by 50 every game, we would love to.
Right, you're not worried about pleasing people who want drama.
It's all about the guys that's in our locker room who's associated with USA Basketball and the coaching staff and our fans. We just want to We want to destroy everybody.
But with all the talk of destroying and conquering, James's vision of gold seems less that of a warrior, more like the big kid from Akron whose wish is finally granted.
It's like waking up on Christmas Day and all you dreamed about and hoped about this whole month was having that bike you wanted. When you walk down in the living room and finally when you get down in your living room, it's there. It's like one of the greatest things that ever happened to you, and that's what it's gonna feel like for me when we stand up on that mantle with that gold in the 2008 Olympics.
You're gonna bring it home?
Absolutely.
You guarantee it?
Absolutely.